Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing here should be considered financial advice. Always do your own research and understand the risks before investing.
Yeah, hello and welcome back to another Bitcoin update. So we have had a few little pumps in these last couple of hours. They don't seem like anything too serious. They just seem like three-wave movements to the upside. Nothing with a five-wave move up that could indicate that the start of this C wave is beginning. Like we've been talking about in the last few videos, we are tracking a extended correction in a wave 4 bounce before we head lower in a fifth wave. This fifth wave we can find support for depending on whether this wave 4 has topped here or whether we're going for an extended wave 4 before we head down. If we break through resistance, then it is possible that something more bullish is going on, but as of right now, it doesn't seem too likely just because we haven't even hit the 38.2% retracement on this yet. So with this ABC to the upside, we are tracking what could be either a wave 4 top and we head lower, or whether this could be a wave, hold support here, break through resistance, and we could get 96,000 and above to form a 5-wave movement in this C wave to the upside to get to that price target before getting rejected from resistance and heading lower. So that's currently what we are tracking. Right now we have a support zone. If we break below this support zone, it's likely that this wave 4 already did top here. So far we do have a 3-wave move down, which could turn into a 5-wave move if we do get rejected from here. So that is something to watch out for. If we do get a 5-wave movement into this support zone, then as long as we hold support and we bounce up, then it's possible that we can still form that 4th wave C wave move to the upside to 96,000 and above. Having a 5-wave move would just indicate that it could be our first indication that this 4th wave did indeed top here, but we need a 2, 3, 4, 5-wave move into support. Then we need a 1, 2, 3-wave move up before we get rejected and form a 5-wave move down, breaking below the support to indicate that this 4th wave did indeed top. As long as we are holding support and we do not get that 5th wave move down, if we do, it's still possible we can go higher, just an indicator. But as long as we hold support essentially between 86,537 to 88,221, that will indicate that this 4th wave move to the upside is still alive. Now with resistance between 91,407 to 103,481, this would be our resistance zone. And then for this C wave, we can likely get upwards of 98,000. But like we've been tracking in the last few videos, we are hoping, or at least tracking, nothing is guaranteed, but we are tracking a possible move to the 96,000 zone to get this 4th wave C wave move up in an A, B, C wave. So that's currently what we are tracking on the chart. Nothing really has changed so far with these bounces. We've only been getting 3-wave moves up, nothing too convincing. Seems like we're still holding this movement. If we form another low into support, then that could be our first indicator that this 4th wave did indeed top. But as long as we hold support, then we can obviously have another chance to go higher in that 4th wave in a C wave move up. So that is what we're tracking for that. If we go over to the RSI really quickly, on the 4-hour, we are still within the neutral after we hit overbought. It wasn't surprising to see that correction afterwards. If we go to the 1-hour, still within the neutral area as well. And on the daily, we are still within neutral as well. Seems like on the RSI, on the daily, here's something I just want to point out too as well. seems like on the daily RSI, we have a clear rejection point. Since the start of this cycle, we have had a trend line on the RSI that has been rejecting each move that we've had so far. So if we do get that extended wave 4 to 96,000 and above, well, it would probably reject around this area, assuming that this trend line holds. So it wouldn't be too surprising to see that as well. Just something I just wanted to point out there that I found on the chart that would be somewhat informative to at least show and say, well, maybe it does align with another wave move up to 96,000 and above to get rejected by this trend line. But all of that is just speculation and none of it is guaranteed, obviously. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for this video. If other than that, I'm trying to think, yeah, that's pretty much everything. These are our supports, these are our resistances, these are the most or the likely scenarios that we are tracking that are playing out right now. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much everything for this video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.